members of the Coalition Council, distinguished Gambians, my brothers and sisters, I stand before you tonight with humility. I stand before you with gratitude. And I stand before you with a deep sense of responsibility. Today you have entrusted me with an extraordinary responsibility to become the flag bearer of Coalition 2026. I accept this great honor, but I want to make something very clear from the beginning. I do not accept this as a prize, but I accept it as a duty. I accept it as a responsibility to every party and movement who participated in this process. I accept it as a responsibility to those who supported me, and I accept it as a responsibility to those who did not. Most importantly, I accept it as a responsibility to the Gambian people. Let me begin with my brothers, Mr. Esa Bukarsi, or my uncle, and Mr. Professor Sidat Yafa, who I thank for stepping aside to be by my side to follow us to December 5th, 2026 victory. Today, there is a result, but there must be no losers, because the cause that brought all of us together is greater than any one of us. You competed honorably, you presented yourselves to the coalition, you offered your ideas, your experience, and your service to our country, and I want to let you know that I will need you. I will need your advice, I will need your experience, I will need your supporters, and I will need your commitment to the national project we have helped to create. From this moment forward, I do not want to speak of only contenders. I want to speak to all the coalition. We are one coalition, we are one campaign, and inshallah, it will be one national victory. To every political party and movement that participated in these talks, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The journey from 18th April to today has not been easy. The CMC report reminds us that there were disagreements, trust deficits, withdrawals, and difficult moments. But it also reminds us that we persevered. We kept talking. We kept negotiating. We kept believing that there was something more important than our individual political interest. That something is the Gambia. And I want to say this tonight. There will be no first-class members or second-class members of this coalition. There will be no party that is treated as more Gambian than the other. There will be no movement that is asked to surrender its dignity. There will be no individual who is bigger than the agreement. The coalition belongs to all of us. I also want to speak to those who participated in the process but subsequently withdrew. Our doors remain open. The oath I will take commits me to inclusivity, dialogue, and reconciliation. And the coalition agreement itself provides an opportunity for parties that withdrew to return. So tonight I extend an invitation. Come home. Let us continue the conversation. Let us disagree where we disagree, and let us negotiate where negotiation is necessary. Let us never allow political differences to become permanent national divisions. The Gambia needs all its patriots. I have read the agreement and I understand the responsibility that comes with the office I have been entrusted with. And I accept the rules. Coalition 2026 is not a coalition built on handshakes alone. It's a rules-based alliance. The MOU commits us to constitutional, legal, and institutional reform. It commits us to fighting corruption, restoring public trust, and promoting national reconciliation. I accept every one of these principles. And I want the Gambian people to hear this clearly. If we ask Gambians to trust us with the country, we must first demonstrate that we can trust the rules we have created for ourselves. The oath I am undertaking today places an important obligation upon me. It requires me to put national interests above party, personal, and sectoral interests. It requires me to respect the coalition agreement. It requires me to respect the democratic process. It requires me to remain accountable. It requires transparency, service over self. I accept those obligations willingly. If elected president, I will declare my assets, I will fight corruption, and I'll be held accountable to the Gambian people. And I will not undermine our collective efforts. There are no ceremonial words here. These are commitments, and I intend to live by them. Tonight is a great night, but it's not about us. It's about you, the Gambian people. The Gambian people have watched us negotiate, they have watched us disagree, they have watched some parties leave, they have watched others remain. And they have waited to see whether our politicians could finally put country first. Tonight, I want to tell them, we have heard you. We know that Gambians are tired of political divisions. We know that Gambians want a government that works. We know that our institutions need strengthening. We know that corruption must be confronted. We know that the public trust must be restored. We know that our democracy must become stronger than any individual. And we know that national reconciliation cannot simply be a slogan, it must be a way of governing. The CMC's work may conclude today, but ours is only beginning. The flag has been selected. Now we must build the campaign. We must take this coalition to every region, every village, every home. We must reach every community. We must speak to the people who support us and to the people who don't. We must convince those who are undecided. We must reach every young person and every woman. We must reach every farmer, fisherman, trader, workers, entrepreneurs, civil servants, and Gambians in the diaspora. And we must do it with discipline. We must not attack our coalition partners or other opposition parties. We must not open old wounds. We must not allow personal ambition to destroy collective purpose. We have one job, to win the confidence of the Gambian people and build the new Gambia we have promised them. Our ambition cannot simply be to replace one government with another. The Gambian people deserve more than that. Our ambition must be to change how government works, to build stronger institutions, restore accountability, reform constitutional and legal framework, to create a government that understands the power is borrowed from the people. And because this is a coalition, our greatest measure of success will not be how long we remain in office, but how well we serve in office. It will be what we leave behind: a stronger democracy, stronger institutions, greater accountability, a more united country, and a political culture in which no leader believes that the country belongs to him or her. To every party leader, your party matters. To every movement leader, your movement matters. To every delegate, your contribution matters. To every volunteer, your sacrifice matters. And to every Gambian who's waited for political leaders to find common ground, this coalition is your coalition. I will never forget that. Tonight, I make this commitment. I will be the flag bearer of this coalition, but I will never forget that I am also a servant of the Gambian people. I will carry the coalition's flag with humility. I will defend the coalition's agreement, and I will promote unity of this alliance. My brothers and sisters, the campaign begins now. The work begins now. The responsibility begins now. And together, with faith in Allah and confidence in the Gambian people, we will take the message to every corner of our nation. One coalition, one flag, one mission, one Gambia. Wassalam. mbokk yi maa ngi leen di nuyu di leen sant di leen gërëm liggéey bu rafet bu mu def ci CMC bi and inshallah xam naa ne na ini yokkute every week ba ñu reach suñ destination. Kon Assane jërëjëf. maa ngi gërëm tam suma team bi Dembo Kanté Alaaji Dembo Kanté ñu ngi ko sant di ko gërëm Nene Frida Gomez di ko sant Ayon Lady si liggéey bu rafetam bi ak Kémo Bojang gars yi yàgg nañ di toog ci coalition meetings yi di jéem a dimbale process bi every week ñu inform good news and bad news wante sant yàlla they were able to participate in the process bañ àgga fu ñu éegan yi tey di gërëm suñ national president am Ibrahima Diba he was always there by our side moo deputy am Tijan Camara di ñu advise di ñu guide tey bési mbégte la Gambien yi lii lañ doon xaar mooy pour political party yi bàyyi di gis seen boppa ñu gis réew mi an tey loolu lañ démonstrate fii ku nekk mënoon naa téye si mouvement am wala téye si parteem wax ne ñoom rek ñoo fa war a nekk wante tey wane nañ ne Gambia moo leen tax a jóg ne mun nañoo wax ne suñ political party nañ ko toppatoo wante ñun duñ taxaw nañ jiital kenn nit loolu cër la bu ñaa la ñépp ñu door seen political party kéenee pour toog State House pour toog si parliament pour toog council wante ñi ne bu njëkk bi mooy State House boobu nañ ko bàyyee keneen loolu kuñ ko dénka da nga war a xam ne bu ñaa la nekkul ne yaa gën a xam nekkul ne yaa gën a baax nekkul ne yaa gën a mun trust la óolute la and inshallah si kaatani si suma kaatan ak si dimbale yàlla trust boobu noonu duñ ko mos a brick lu ma wax nag am na ñu génn si coalition bi am na ñu doon am disappointment ñeneen ñaa ngi ragal wante ma ne leen is part of the process loolu is normal ñëpp mënuñ gis benn mission ñëpp mënuñ gis eye to eye foog ñeneen ñi gis leneen moo tax ñu am démocratie wante lu important mooy ñu fi des tey suñ xol yi suñ xel yi suñ lépp moo ànd ak mooy benn jubluwaay wante tam di wax ne ñu génn coalition bi ba léegi nañ leen toppa di waxtaan ak ñoom nañ toppa di leen ñaax pour ñu dellu si process bi parce que lu ñoo def nii pour Gambia la du pour benn nit pour génnee suñu réew mi si corruption bu moo sofa from génnee suñu réew mi si reyante yi génnee suñu réew mi tey si dunda bu seer famparonga ñu suñu yaay dimbale suñu ndaw yi lii moo ñu tax a jóg kon ñun duñ tayal duñ géeda nañ dem to all the political parties all the movements ñu fi nekkoon ak ñu fi nekkut woon ñépp ñu waxtaan ak ñoom seet naka la ñoo nekkee benn wante tamit am na kaddu yu ñu fi wax mooy Essa Mbay Fall lu ma bugga rek bugguma dugga si wax boobu torop wante asoo Gambian si Assane Martin bi ak tiimam ñu déggu leen Assane mi ngi nii maa Assane musu ñoo wax si process bi ba this last week fekka mu ngi ma war a jot document am naa nombaam am na suma nomba Assane taxaw na télé right bu ma génnee former party bu ma nekkoon mi ne Mayo def na political suicide not so so how is the same Assane promoting me in this CMC? That's not possible. Assane is a professional. Assane is a professional. Whether you agree or disagree with him, Assane is a professional. So dama bëgg nit ñi ñu bàyyi di tuumal Assane. He did his work to the best of his ability. Su defoon otherwise maa ko jëkk a wax. Wante man I am a Democrat. I knew it was competition. There is only two outcomes. You can come out on top or you come out and back somebody else. One day is what we have to accept in a democracy. So to come to the day of voting, wahuma demba, wahuma barki demba, wahuma last week, one day the day just before we are voting, and unceremoniously pull out, nga tuumal the CMC, nga tuumal Unite, lo duñ ko nangu tay, duñ ko nangu ëllëg. Essa Fall was negotiating to be a vice president this morning. Just this morning. Everybody was here. The The second place ku ñëw dañ ko war a def vice president man nekkuma fi maa ngi suma kër but I got the information through my team. So when that proposal was rejected, in the same action mu génnee speech ne génn na process bi. That is his democratic right. And kenn du ko si xas man duma ko si xas wante lu ma nanguwut mooy sooy génn wax ne génn naa wante nga bañ a taxal process bi nga bañ a tilimal nit ñi nga bañ a tuumal nit ñi loolu moom duñ ko nangu. We would have loved to have him on board. We would have loved to have every political party on board. Wante yàlla moo ko dogalee nii. Ëllëg su waxoon kaay ñu waxtaan sax nañ ko ubbil bunta nañ toog ak moom. Wante tam foog ñu leeral ne luñ fi def fii tey was based on due process transparency. And gis ngeen ba last minute the negotiation with Dr. Yafa ngeen xam ne there was nothing fixed here.